Lava Fly is an interesting Donkey Kong Country 2 technique due to the fact that it's executed in the midst of a boss fight. The boss in question is Cleaver, a gigantic sword that pretends to be submissive to this lava hand until it's time for it to unleash its true power. The first phase of the fight is relatively straightforward. Dodge Cleaver's attacks until a cannonball spawns and use it to damage the boss. Doing so will spawn a set of hooks that will help you reach the other side of the arena, where a cannonball will be waiting for you. Rinse and repeat until Cleaver takes a third cannonball to the face, edge, whatever. The ensuing small cutscene marks the end of Phase 1 and the beginning of the reason why this video exists. If you were to play out this fight the intended way from this point onwards, you would have to sit right here and twiddle your thumbs until Cleaver's lava bath is done. You then have to dodge its lunge attack once before a set of hooks spawns, which you will be able to use to navigate between sides for the rest of the fight. And once again, upon reaching the other side, a cannonball will be there waiting for you. Interestingly enough, this particular cannonball spawns way before you reach this right side by conventional means, and this is where Lava Fly comes into play and saves time. After Cleaver takes a third hit and decides to take a dip, you will want to team up and throw your Kong on top of this rocky formation on the left side. Follow it up with a max height jump while making sure you don't start holding right before jumping, otherwise your height won't be good enough. At the peak of your jump, initiate a glide, and if your height is good enough, you will miraculously reach the other side. But here's the caveat. In order to actually not get caught by the ledge and die, you will have to jump as soon as you hit it. Releasing right on the D-pad can help, but this is where messing up the trick is deadly. The punishment for a Lava Fly failure is pretty hefty compared to a successful attempt. Between 35 and 40 seconds lost versus around 5 seconds gained. This is a trick that I love to use as an example when the discussion on risk versus reward comes up for Donkey Kong Country 2 speedruns, especially since it was believed to lose a lot more time than that. It's not a particularly difficult strategy once you've put enough work and practice into it, but when you're starting out, is a few seconds really worth it? Think about it. An easier method of executing Lava Fly, found by Katoon24, is called Katoon Fly, and the ease of this method is due to the fact that every action performed can be buffered, which in turn makes the arguably trickier part of it both easier and safer. Now, remember earlier in this video when it was mentioned that you need to dodge Cleaver's attack at the start of Phase 2? This is a very important piece of information to keep in mind after successfully pulling Lava Fly off, because the hooks spawn in the same fashion regardless of which side of the arena you are. If you try to damage Cleaver as soon as you reach the right side, you will be stranded there forever. Therefore, the idea will be to lure Cleaver into attacking you, after which you'll have to time your cannonball throw past a certain part of its lunging animation. The tighter the throw, the more time you save, but also the higher the risk of the hooks never showing up. Thankfully, a very recently discovered backup developed by Safor can be performed if that were to happen. It involves going for Lava Fly again after a clever damage boost, which allows you to return to the left side. The second Lava Fly attempt that follows suit is definitely not scary nor incredibly precise or anything like that. Nah.